Hey everyone, it's Nicholas Wilton at Art to Life, and today I'm going to talk about how to choose your colors maybe a little better and maybe a little quicker, or at least this is what I do. It might be helpful for you. Um, I got Ferris here floating around so you can see what I'm doing. So let me just show you. This is a painting. I'm showing you an oil paint right now. This is one of my paintings, and it's in the early stages, so like whatever. And I'm going to put a color here. I'm going to put something here. And the first thing you have to do with your color is you want to decide sort of like so there's three sort of questions I ask myself, three main things I do when I'm choosing color. The first question I ask myself is, what degree of lightness and darkness do I want? And that's based on what's happening in the picture. So I want to put something here that's fairly noticeable. So this is a middle value gray, so I can either go really light or a little darker than this, and it'll be noticeable. We notice things that have contrast, right? So the first thing, forget about what color, but I want to put I think I'm going to go sort of a darkish color. So I will grab any paint, and I'm answering questions that maybe come up. But this is liquid that I mix in with my oil paint, and I use that to mix up stuff. And I don't really know the color that I want here. I'm just mostly just getting. I mix it. I use a bunch of different colors. I'm just kind of putting together a color here. But I'm really looking for the value of it. I want it to be dark enough. You can see I'm darkening this. I want it to be darker than what's up here. So that becomes pretty noticeable now because it's darker. That's why it's noticeable. And I know that I want it to be noticeable. So let's just say this is my shape here. And now I want to choose the color. I don't, like I would normally just sort of check and see, it's not black. I don't need it black. I just want it to be more noticeable. And, but now I want to choose a color here, and I've got these yellows and reds. So I kind of want to go a little like warmer with this. So I'm going to take a lot of yellow now. I'm going to take a lot of red, put it in here. And, I'm warming this up, taking a lot of yellow. Now what's happening is because I've added the yellow and the white, and I've made it more yellow, do you notice how the value's gotten lighter? The values come up because I've added this color that happens to be really light. I've added a lot of yellow. So I have to, but the most important thing is this, I want this dark color. So I got to darken that down again. So I come over here and I'll take a darker color, maybe a little black, and I'll put black in. So I'm choosing now the color that I'm going to make it. This is the saturation of the color. So I first choose a color based on its value. I want a color that has this value, a dark value. And then I want to have a color, I'm going to choose like a yellowy color here. And I want it to be noticeably yellow. But in adding yellow, you just saw it, it got lighter. So, but I don't want it to be lighter. So I have to add some black back in. But then when I add black in to get the value right, I lose the saturation. Now it's all muddy, but I want the saturation, so I got to come back over here and I got to add that color back in. So what's happening on my palette is that I'm realizing that I have to, like, if I want it to be saturated yellow, I have to add a lot of yellow, a ton of yellow here, and then a bit of dark, and I'm keeping it, obviously yellow is going to go more greeny. And I want this warm. I'm going to bring in some warmer orangey color. And all this is, so it's really saturated. I want this to be bright, yellowy orange, but I want it dark. And I want it to be as saturated as possible. So you can see I'm adding as much saturation as I can. This is almost pure color over here. Then I take a little bit of dark for that value. So now I've got that dark color. Well, I can go a little more saturated with it. I want this to be kind of saturated. So really all that's in here is kind of a black and then this really all these saturated colors. And that's my value. That's my, let me just wipe this so you can see it. So now when I put this on here, I have this, now that's the color I want. It's a really saturated, pretty reddish color that's dark, that's that right value. So I notice it. The third thing I want to ask myself is, does it harmonize? Does it relate to the things that are in here? And it kind of does because it's got, and I want it to relate. I want it to fit in. Does it have red in it? Does it have yellow in it? Does it have kind of these grays in? To make this fit in more, I can add a little bit of gray into this. And some of these other, there's sort of a bluish gray here, and I can add that into it just to make it fit in. I want it to, this is the third thing. Do you want to harmonize it? Do you want to have it fit in? And I'm not going to go crazy with this and try to adjust it perfectly. I'm just trying to get into the ballpark with this. So now, and there's a little bit of blue in it. This color is going to fit. Do you see how like it's subtle? It's probably hard to even see on the video. But now this color feels like it's in that world because it's got this, some of this color in it. Harmony is basically many of the colors that are in the painting already. When they're in the additional color, it makes it feel like it relates in. So then now I'm moving on. I'm going on to other areas, but I just showed you those three kind of big questions and decisions about the color. I'm determining the color mostly right away, whether it's light or dark. Then I'm just deciding on the saturation. And if I change the saturation by adding more yellow or more blue to make it really more saturated, I then have to compensate and keep that value. The value is the most important thing. And then to make it fit in, there's harmony where I add in just some of these other colors so it really relates. So this is working, this color is working nicely on this painting now. Like that's a nice color. I might change it, but this gets me in the ballpark. Anyway, that's how I approach it, and it gets almost second nature, you know, but the big thing is determining the colors you want to use based on their lightness and darkness of what's happening in the picture and the contrast and where you want the viewer's eye to go. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. I'd be curious to see what you guys do and how you approach this. Go ahead and leave a comment. That'd be great, and I will talk to you soon. Hope you have a really good Sunday. Okay, thanks.